a catch and release, so we won't be able to take anything unless you happen to have a permit from New Bedford, a shellfish permit. We will be putting everything back. It'll be great. We'll see what we can find, we'll kind of put it all together, and see some different sizes and things like that. So Nina and I can help pass out equipment, and then it is a little rocky over here, so from what I've been told, you want to go out just a little bit kind of beyond.
Just keep going out. There's a first sandbar and the second one. Just keep going out as far as you can.
So we're here at Fort Tabor today doing a Learn to Quahog. So I'm from Buzzards Bay Coalition, and we have a number of participants here who, a lot of them, this is their first time quahogging. So we gave a little bit of an introduction to Buzzards Bay Coalition, where work from where who this program is through, and then we actually are having the participants go out and search for quahogs. So catch and release. We've also given sort of permit rules and regulations for any of those who do want to go continue on the quahogging. But it's a great family event. We actually have a lot of youngsters here too.
What's the cost of a resident versus non-resident permit in Bedford?
Would be non-resident would be $50. A resident is $12. Senior citizens is free.
So each town has their own rules and regulations, so you do have to have a permit, recreational permit. There are seasons for different shellfish, so quahogging can be usually year-round, but it can differ, so it always needs to be checked. Things like oysters and scallops, usually much shorter season, October, November-ish to March. Each town also has different areas that are open, so it's super important to check what areas are open to shellfishing and what are closed, and then just sort of when you can go and the quantity as well. Those are all things that need to be checked out when you go along to get your shellfishing permit. So this is where your gauge will come in really handy, but yeah, it needs to be, at least to be able to be taken, it needs to be an inch thick at the hinge.
1 inch, right.
Right, so you can have even smaller. So there's the top neck, I believe is what they call like the smallest one, right?
Right.
But usually you'll see in the commercial, little necks would be like what they start to call it. But yeah, good.
That's not a question of width, it's a question of height, period.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Where
exactly.
on like steamers, it's a question of width, isn't it?
Right. Yeah. The biggest thing is, and it's so important that that you do have a gauge when you're out shellfishing, and if it fits through here, it's got to go.
Unless it's a steamer.
Unless it's a steamer, exactly. Steamer, then you can use this one. Yeah, the length. Perfect. So, a few safety tips with the clamming rakes. As you can see, got some nice points on them. So please be super mindful around each other, especially when you are raking out in the water, just to not kind of, be going over someone's toes. Also, when you do have them just on the beach, or when you kind of lay them down at any point, if you could just kind of lay them down with the spikes in, so nobody kind of gets by. In terms of climbing, and this is the way I do it, so really just kind of 1-2 hands there, and just really kind of raking towards you. When you kind of feel something, when you'll kind of get a little feel for it, kind of scoop it up, and hopefully it'll be a quahog in there. So especially throughout the summer, we have quite a few Learn to Quahog across the watershed. We have a few coming up in Onset, but we provide the equipment just to kind of get folks familiar, give them sort of a taste of it. That way, if they are interested, they can go out and they can purchase these sort of items themselves, and then go and get their permit and head on out. So for you folks, we're gonna try and find you some waders, yeah? As long as you're kind of comfortable and old enough to kind of be in the water with a clamming rake. We don't have necessarily a set limit, probably about like 8 years old up, but again, it really depends. Like nice sandy area. Some good patches. Oh, nice. Look at this collection.
Wow.
Definitely a great quahogging spot.